Allah says in Surah Ali Imran, verse 133, وَسَارِعُوا إِلَى مَغْفِرَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ وَجَنَّةٍ أَرْضُهَا السَّمَاوَاتُ وَالْأَرْضُ أُعِدَّتْ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. And hasten to the forgiveness of your Lord and a paradise as vast as the heavens and the earth, prepared for those who have God consciousness. There are many different qualities of virtuous people described in the Qur'an. Among them is the habit of hastening to do good. Although hastiness is somewhat disliked in Islam, there is an urgency in the desire to do good for believers. That urgency spurs the doer to act fast before the opportunity slips away. Imagine we were gardeners who planted seeds at the beginning of Ramadan. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, we were not able to tend to our garden as much as we would have liked throughout the Ramadan. Now that Ramadan is coming to an end, we look at our garden and see that it hasn't grown as much as we had hoped. So some of us start to become despondent. The Arab expression says, al-i'tibaru bil-khawatim, the end result is what matters the most, refers to reflecting on the outcomes or endings of our actions, as these outcomes are what ultimately determine the value and success of our actions in the sight of Allah. The month of Ramadan is like a spiritual training ground where we develop and strengthen our relationship with Allah through worship, reflection and self-discipline. However, the end of Ramadan should not be seen as the end of this training, but rather as the beginning of a new phase in our spiritual journey. Ramadan has taught us that we can do good actions, we can build a connection with the Qur'an and stand throughout the night. But this is a taster session. We need to nourish the soul and maintain this healthy practice throughout our life. Just as a marathon runner who has trained diligently for a race does not stop running once the race is over, we should not stop striving towards Allah once Ramadan has ended. Instead, we should use the good habits we have developed during Ramadan to continue to grow closer to Allah and live a more righteous life.